Would you buy a 13-unit apartment building with 3 vacant units, older AC systems, and below market rents if it meant there might be a real upside here? Today, I'm walking you through this multifamily property near Capitol Beach here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And I want to show you not just the good stuff, but the things that investors are actually looking at before making an offer. Hey guys, I'm Tim Woosley with Nebraska Realty. I make videos about real estate, investing, and what's happening here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And if you're interested in multifamily investing, especially smaller apartment properties like this, hit subscribe because I'm planning to do more walkthroughs just like this. So this property is located near the Capitol Beach area, which a lot of local investors have been watching pretty closely because of the redevelopment activity happening around here. This is a 13-unit property with 6 one-bedrooms, 6 two-bedroom units, and 1 efficiency unit. One thing investors tend to like here most is the utility setup. Tenants are paying their own gas and electric, which help keep owners' expenses lower compared to some older apartment buildings. Now, one thing that immediately jumps out here is the vacancy. There are currently 3 vacant units in the building. Now, depending on the buyer, that could either feel scary or it could feel like an opportunity, because if these units lease up at stronger rents, that creates upside pretty quickly. The current gross monthly income is around $8,200 per month, but the projected stabilized income is higher once the vacancies are filled and rents are brought closer to market. So this is one of the vacant one-bedroom units. And honestly, this is where beginner investors sometimes miss the point. The goal isn't necessarily to make every unit luxury. The question is, will this unit rent consistently and cash flow? And in a market like Lincoln, clean, functional units still tend to perform pretty well. One thing buyers are definitely going to notice is that a lot of the AC units are older. Many are from around 2012. So that's something I'd expect investors to budget for over time. All right, so this is one of the vacant 2-bedroom units here at the property. And honestly, this is probably the kind of unit that's going to appeal most to a small family, roommates, or just someone, my sunlights, that wants a little bit more space than a typical 1-bedroom apartment. One thing I always try to pay attention to in multifamily properties is not just does it look fancy, but does it function well for tenants? You've got a pretty straightforward layout here. Good natural light, decent room separation, and it's rent ready right now, which is important because a new owner doesn't necessarily have to come in and completely gut the place before getting it leased. Now, is this luxury downtown living? No, that's not what this property is trying to be. This is more of a practical value add multifamily property where investors are usually looking at occupancy, rent potential, maintenance, utility structure, and long-term cash flow. And with these 3 current vacancies in the building, including this one, there's definitely some immediate lease up opportunity for a buyer coming in. Another thing experienced investors care about is operational simplicity. This property has a slab-on grade construction, which means no basement. That may not sound exciting, but fewer basement issues can mean fewer water intrusion concerns long-term. The roof has also been replaced in recent years, which is another major item buyers usually ask about immediately. If I were personally evaluating this property as an investment, these are probably the things I'd focus on most. Vacancy and lease-up potential, utility structure, future maintenance costs, how quickly rents could stabilize, and how this area develops over the next several years. this probably isn't the right fit for somebody wanting a completely passive, turnkey luxury property. But for the right investor who understands value add multifamily, I can absolutely see why people are taking a serious look at it. One mistake new investors make is getting too emotionally attached to cosmetic stuff. Experienced investors usually spend way more time thinking about expenses, vacancy, deferred maintenance, parking, roof, and tenant demand. Granite countertops are cool, but they don't always fix bad numbers. So, overall, this property has a solid mix, separated metered utilities, off-street parking, current vacancy upside, and location working in its favor. It's not perfect. There are definitely things buyers are going to need to budget for and evaluate carefully. That's also true of a lot of value-add multifamily properties. If you want to learn more about multifamily investing in Lincoln, or if you'd like to tour properties like this one with me, feel free to reach out anytime. And if videos like this are helpful, subscribe, because I'm planning to do a lot more apartment walkthroughs and investor-focused content here in Lincoln.